Hi everyone, and welcome to your last week of coursework. We're going to look at chapters 13 and 14 this week. Next week is your final exam week, and so you'll have a final exam due next week. That's the 25th of July. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week's lesson folder. Of course, you have the chapter 13 quiz and the chapter 14 quiz due this Sunday, the 18th, but in addition to that, you have your last written assignment. So this written assignment is really a capstone of everything that we've learned, well, so to speak, in this course. What I thought I would do is allow you to reflect on one of the functions of HR that you found most interesting and write about that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these assignment instructions. First of all, according to HRCI, which is the Human Resource Certification Institute, and that's the organization that oversees the PHR. So the PHR is a certification that's well known in the HR world. According to this institute, there are 5 functional areas of human resources, meaning if you were to get a job in HR, one of those positions would fall under one of these 5 functions. Now, sometimes in HR, you do all of them. Depends on how large your organization is. But there are 5 functional areas. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. First, you have business management. And this allows the HR professional to be strategic, aligning the HR initiatives with the company's mission and goals. Another function of an HR professional would be talent planning and acquisition. Well, this is also known as strategic staffing, recruiting, and selection, right? Then you have learning and development, which is also known as training and development, same thing. And then total rewards. Total rewards is how you pay people. Not only how you pay them with their salary or their hourly wage, but how you compensate them through benefits. So we're going to talk about total rewards. If you're going to choose total rewards, you're going to go ahead and discuss both compensation and benefits. And then last, employee and labor relations. So please choose one of those functions and be sure to cover the following information in your short research paper. So you're going to describe the function, explain what it is, and why it's important, and how it relates to, the business world. Right, so there are a lot of resources out there. Of course, you can use your textbook, but if you wanted to do training and development, you can go ahead and research training and development on the internet, and I assure you there's a plethora of information out there. Let's go ahead and look at the requirements of this particular assignment. Well, first of all, like always, has to be an RTF type file, Word, or a PDF. Name, date, course at the top. You can have a title page too if you prefer. Doesn't have to be at the top. If you want to have a title page, go ahead. Proper spelling and grammar, of course. All right, so this is where it'll get interesting. It needs to be double spaced, 2 to 3 pages in length. And the reason why it has to be double spaced is because both MLA and APA require that. So I'm going to get you in the habit of writing an academic research paper. Now I realize this is a 100 level course, and so you might not be too familiar with the academic writings of MLA or the academic requirements of MLA or APA, but I assure you it's very easy. If you're unfamiliar with this, search it up on the internet. I bet after a 5-minute search, you'll be very well versed on how to write MLA and APA. Somewhat. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I certainly want you to start to get in that habit. It needs to be 3 citations within your research paper. So you can use the textbook as one. That's a great resource for you. I've also provided a PDF file here as well. Go ahead and take a look at that. This can also be a reference for you. So right there's two citations. You just need to find one more. Now, what I will tell you is that throwing websites at the end of your document or the end of your paper does not constitute proper citation. So please make sure you look up how to reference, MLA or APA properly. There's a lot of information up there. I promise you it's not that hard. And then a 750 word minimum. And then here is the HRCI PHR functional areas. You can see them right here. And then each has responsibilities, and then you need to know what this person would have knowledge of if they're working in this type of department. Now, if they're working in the training and development department, for instance, let's see that's down here, learning and development, this is what their responsibilities are, and this is what the knowledge is. So again, you can please use this as a reference. You can pull some material from here. Last, please make sure you look at the rubric. The rubric will tell you all of the requirements, and it should help you out tremendously. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Great, thank you so much.